Hey y'all, it's Bricky. I'm back. So today is Monday, October the 20th, 2025. And today I watched the movie. Is that a sparkle? Well, not so much a movie, but the little documentary on The Perfect Neighbor. Hold on. So this is the lady who unfortunately lost her life due to a hateful, I felt she was racist, neighbor. Say what you want to say, but that's what it boiled down to. And I don't want to butcher her name, but I know it's Ajike Owens. Ajika Owens, if I'm pronouncing her name right, sorry. But this story, this had me boiling this morning. I ain't gonna lie. One thing I can say is kids are gonna be kids. They're gonna be loud. When you move in certain neighborhoods and there's kids, you're gonna hear noise. My mom lives in a nice neighborhood, and the houses are not close together. They're a little spaced out on this side, like down at this end. But then when you get closer down that end, they closer. And my mom, well, go outside. She hear the kids. She be like, "Stop screaming! Stop being so loud." That's because that's what kids do. They go outside and they have fun. They scream. They laugh. That's what kids are supposed to do. They run across people's grass. They ride their bikes across people's grass. That's what they do. I remember growing up on my grandma street, Hartwell. We would always go to my grandma Monte's house, and it was the neighbor at the end of the street, Mr. Barry. He had the nicest lawn on the block, and he would be in his door telling us to stay off his grass or he's gonna shoot us. But we knew he wasn't gonna shoot us, but he knew kids was outside. But that's what kids do. But for her to be that obnoxious and keep calling the cops only, when she see the black kids. And I'm not just gonna say the black kids, period. But it was kind of creepy when they showed that she had videos of them kids in her phone. Like it should be some type of law when people record other people's kids. Because even with the schools, you gotta sign a waiver for them to use and take pictures of your kids. So for a neighbor to be videotaping on her phone, not the kids were naked, she would have got charged for kid pornography. But they weren't naked. So she should have been charged for that. That's weird. And then you stay for 2 years. After the second time, well, I'm not staying here, I'm moving and all this other stuff. She was waiting for the right time to do something to that lady so she could be justified with her white privilege, which it did not work. So Susan, and the rest of you Susans, we're gonna have to change the name from Karen to Susan. These little laws that y'all got and thinking y'all can just murder people and get away with it, it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Just because one person got away with it, don't mean you gonna get away with it. So just chill. I don't understand. It's they kids. They outside. My kids get on my nerve. In the house, they be so loud. You tell me to shut up. But I wouldn't shoot nobody because they kids outside being loud. That's crazy. She has mental issues, and hopefully for the next 25 years or 24 years, because it's been a year, right? That she's sitting in there, she can think about her actions. And now 4 kids don't have a mother. So what is that gonna do to their mental? The kids was outside having fun. They wasn't stealing stuff. They wasn't like the cops said. I'd rather the kids be outside playing and laughing than us getting calls because they breaking and entering. Just dumb.